So, still very sick. Wanna see?
Gavin and Mr. Red are both in the judge's chamber.
Mm.
Who'd have thought the day would turn out like this?
Who the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll do this. I want characters. Oh God, no!
Huh?
No, you take this. You take this.
What?
I can't.
Hello, sir. Please, pick a card. What's this all about? Is this one okay? Excellent. I have a message for you. Last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
A trump card?
You know what? I'll do it.
The card you have chosen is magical.
I'll be Trucy. Hold on.
No.
No, I want to be Trucy.
You're fine.
Use wisely and the game is yours.
Oh my gosh.
That's all. Later, sweet cheeks.
No. An ace. Where do I remember that card from?
Where's that red spot? Mr. Smith has 3 aces. Mr. Wright has 2. It's 5 aces altogether.
You know.
It's true. I've seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating. I swear to you. There's a missing.
Missing 5th ace. Wait. Splash of red. Is this blood?
It's candy. You have the trump card. Now it's you to cut the deck and draw the truth. My father's fate is your hands. I know you can do it. She's adorable.
This bloodstained card. Is my trump card for finding the truth? I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what this all meant. That girl. I'd seen her recently, but where? That's when I made the connection.
The locket. Yep. Bloody ace.
Boom.
Where's Mr. Gavin? Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. Court will now reconvene. Defense Attorney Gavin? Christoph Gavin? Sorry. Will you please take the stand? Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Will Mr. The witness state his name and occupation?
Is this farce necessary, Your Honor? Believe me, it's far stranger that things have gone in this courtroom. Fine, I'll play along. First, there's one thing we need to be clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
By secret. I'm guessing he means the fact that Miss Smith is bald.
Forgive my curiosity, but what is this about the fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it. Oh!
Objection!
How the fuck did you get?
I wouldn't call it.
Oh, the thing! Yo! They're playing the footage right there!
I wouldn't call it an order, Mr. Gavin. Mr. Wright! They sound
What
the
do
same.
you think you're doing, Mr. Wright?
Wow, things sure look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off, except for that one time. That one time being the instant he was hit.
Oh!
Ooh.
Hey, shut up!
When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, he would have had to be at the scene of the crime. In the scene at the time of the crime.
In other words, you'd have to be the real killer, is what you're trying to say.
Not bad, Apollo. Yo, that music.
Mr. Gavin, I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court.
What?
Oh, I assure you, the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright.
No.
Yet I'm afraid the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything. Very well. Allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night. Finally, you may begin your cross-examination. The testimony. Tells the faithful knight. Faithful knight, show me your moves. The rage I sensed in the man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked through the little window in the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding the bottle in his hand. I sensed that it was not the best place for me to be at the time. That's when the call came from Wright.
So, you witnessed the murder?
For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the death. Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you are on Mr. Wright's defense team. Your testimony clearly disadvantages to your client. What else can I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all.
So you are Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell him you saw the scene of the crime through that little window. Is right? You had to say that because that was the only probable window of opportunity, right, Apollo? Oh.
Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared?
Yes, Your Honor. I can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder.
Prepare to get wrecked, kid. Alright, here we go, Joseph. Let's prove this bastard guilty. The rage I sense in the man. So I return to the club. Should we press on this?
Yes.
Hold it!
That man. You mean Mr. Smith?
He was different from the other customers. His aura, shall we say. I knew he was a serious poker player, but it was more than that.
So then, you knew the true nature of your client's job?
Of course. But I also knew he was engaged in gambling, which would be illegal.
Well, it makes sense that he knew. We were friends after all.
Word from my friend, I returned to the club. You see, I feared this Mr. Smith might be someone coming to settle an old score. I see, and what happened then? I went down to the basement and peeked through the little window in the hideout. Press? Hold it!
The little window. You mean the one you used to keep watch up on the stairs?
Yes, a relic of ancient past. The black marketeers used it, I believe.
Why did you go through the trouble of peeking into the window? Wouldn't it have just been easier to open the door and go to the room?
I didn't want to upset Wright, you see?
Upset Mr. Wright?
Yes, what if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking in on the match. Bad form, to say that the least.
So far, things seem to make sense.
Must have been right after the murder took place. Do we press on this? I don't think so.
Let's do the next one.
The victim was dead?
Hold it!
Hold it! By photo. Oh,
You mean the second photograph of the crime scene?
precisely. You see, he wasn't wearing his hat then. I saw his head when he was dead.
And then Mr. Wright came along and replaced his hat.
Can you describe the scene of the crime for us?
Bald head, press on this one.
Hold it!
Help it. Those were the only 3 at the scene of the crime.
Yes, as far as I saw, at least.
Then we're back where we started. Killer was the defendant. Phoenix Wright. Who else could it have been? But why didn't you talk to the police?
2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend. Oh,
Objection! There must have been someone else at the moment of the crime.
Justice. I just said I saw no one, not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah yes, the mysterious 4th person. Who could conventionally be the real killer, I suppose?
Both of you agree, Miss Gavin?
Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap the cards in the victim's hands? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary.
How can I show something? I can't find this.
Oh, the trump card!
Remember, Paul, the card that was swapped out was the 5th ace.
Well, Mr. Justice,
5th ace.
the question is why the killer would swap out the card that has been raised. Can you point out reason? Show it.
Show evidence.
Never.
Now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out.
Then go ahead, point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer have to take out the... Present the attorney's bench!
Because there's blood on it.
The blade...
Present!
Object! Oh,
Take that!
Jesus shit.
The reason is, this!
Is that an ace?
What? Why, it's got blood on it. Right next to the spade. What?
This is insane! Why wasn't I told about this? Why?
Could this be the missing 5th ace? Conceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card?
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mrs. Gavin so upset? It's just a fishing card from the fishing girl. From some fishing girl. Oh, that card? It's mine. That is. I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Cards are her stock and trade after all.
Objection! No. Impossible. Unacceptable.
His mouth is twitching.
Oh, I just noticed that the court can't accept this evidence. It's fraud.
Fraud? How can you be so sure? I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud. Would it be the one who took the real car from the crime scene? The real killer? Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason?
There's reason for it.
For the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime.
Where are you going with this?
Take another look at the photo, and at the victim's head. At the moment of the crime, his hat fell to the floor, and a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down to the back of his head. Could a drop of that blood have fallen on one of the cards? I suppose. The real killer
Speak up, by the way. Can't hear you.
Real killer then took the card to hide the blood.
Objection! Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible.
Oh?
Right, regardless how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime is to conceal evidence?
Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. What's important now is I have answered your question.
What are you talking about?
You wanted to know why the killer would have taken your car from the crime scene. And now, I've told you. One drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see.
Objection! This is baseless conjecture. Baseless.
Objection!
Oh, you did not just say that.
Oh, I assure you it's quite based.
What?
It's amazing, really. How a single drop of blood on a single car can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo,
Yes!
try picturing the scene of the crime. Try picturing the scene of crime in your head.
Whoa! Whoa! That's a small ass room, dude.
The murder took place in the hideout. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table, and before the killer swapped the card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on the victim's hand. Given this, there is one decisive problem with the scene.
What is it?
Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was just a drop of blood on the card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit, the victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses, whose position doesn't fit with the blood card.
The victim? Does it say... Wait. I'm confused.
I think it's the victim.
I don't even know what happened. Wait, what You want to just do the victim?
Yeah,
We have life, right? Just in case.
yeah, present.
Take that!
Take that!
Well, isn't the victim's position this problem?
I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice.
Well, look, the victim was struck in the head, sending him back in his chair. You think any blood would fall behind the body, not onto the table in front of him?
Ugh.
Take a look at the photo again. If he blood in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards.
That's right. So what does this mean?
Incidentally, we're sitting on swivel chairs. Swivel chairs? Oh man. Apollo, try turning the chair around. Recreate the time we're seeing. Whoa,
Oh, that's cool.
chair's facing the other way. Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's right. It would have to be.
It would have to be.
Shut your face. So we assume that at the time of the murder,
Stop,
the victim.
stop! So he says the time the victim was trying to face the way up on the table.
When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing?
When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo.
That would mean
The
the killer was turned
back
shit.
turned the chair back around. Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. You now know the victim is facing right from the table at the time of the murder.